Good evening. Welcome to our program here on Inside Bicol. And my guest for tonight is Commodore Dante Jimenez. He's the founding chairman and president of BACC. A lot of you knows Commodore Dante Jimenez. He's also the president of the Mariners Foundation College here in Bicol. Welcome, Dante,
Thank
to our
you.
program here on Inside Bicol.
Thank you very much, Fred. At Diyos maray na banggis and tugabos po dito sa Bicol and for having me guested here inside Bicol.
You know, I'm so lucky because Dante just arrived from Manila and when I asked him to be a guest on Inside Bicol, immediately sabi niya, yes, friend. Kaya I'm so happy na again we'll have the opportunity to talk to Commodore Dante. Siguro umpisan na. Commodore, let's talk about the recent election because I know a lot of people is familiar with what happened. How do you assess the last midterm election?
Well, first of all, ang gusto ko lang masabi, this is another regular elections that, in a way, an exercise of our rights to elect our officers and our officials in local and national government positions like the senators. But you see, this is to me a result perhaps of the constitutional right. But what is important here is what do we expect out of this election? So maybe yun po ang dapat natin tingnan. Kasi ito po yung walang pagbabago ito sa mga irregular or yung mga local or national elections that we had in the past. To me, this election is just changing hands. But as far as what the people would expect, whether there will be progress or not, I doubt if there will be. Because again, in Bicol alone, I don't expect that there will be an increase of subsidy. Like for instance, the internal revenue allocation or allotment being given to local officials. Walang magiging pagbabago dyan. So I'm pretty sure that our people magsasabi it's a usual day-to-day activities na naman mangyayari.
Okay, but let's talk about people expressing their, belief or let's say, yung decision nila. Would you say na talagang yung gustong mangyari ng mga tao talagang lumabas doon sa election?
Well, first of all, this is an automated election. Now, there have been a lot of questions about the automation, yung manner of elections that had happened. Of course, naging po to, yung parang computerized. Hindi naman naging manual election to. So, I would say that there is still a question mark of the credibility of the elections of some local or national candidates who are, fighting it out closely in the tabulation. Because may lumabas na parang may pattern na 60-30-10. 60 sa administration candidates, 30 sa opposition, and 10 sa independent. So, meron pong question na gano'n. Kasi hindi naman natin nakikita yung bilang eh. Lumalabas na lang sa computer. So, may question mark as far as credibility. Number two, as far as changing hands, I think, I would say that our people have realized that kailangan baguhin na rin natin ang ibang mga pamilya na kumokontrol sa political situation sa bawat lugar. Like for instance, sa mga local government positions, maraming mga naano na dyan, marami ng mga napalitan ng mga pamilya, mga dynasty family na tinatawag.
Okay, but in terms of, you were so active before the election about creating awareness about the issue on dynasty. you think it has really filtered to the voters, especially in the rural areas? Yung, ano ba, talagang naintindihan ba nila yung issue yan? Ano sa tingin mo?
Well, sa tingin ko, in a way, yes. Nagkaroon ng impact yung awareness ng mga kababayan natin because the church have already intervened in this area. At the same time, even our movement, the Bicol Autonomy, have espoused this opposition to mga dynasty families. So, in some areas, rural areas, or urban centers, areas, naramdaman po yun. At makikita naman natin sa mga ibang probinsya, katulad ng Camarines Sur, naramdaman po doon, natanggal yung ibang isang pamilya, at marami pa siguro sa Bicol din. But hindi ganun kalaki ang number. Still, doon po yung mga political families na controlling the political setup in some areas in the Bicol region and all over the country.
But in a way, you were able to, you would consider it a success, yung advocacy nyo about the issue on dynasty.
Yes, we succeeded in that, but not, I would say, satisfactorily.
As
Sabihin
expected,
natin,
no?
it's a fair.
Fair, okay.
Fair, I would say, dissemination that the political dynasty really must be removed, and there must be some changes. There must the people, the youth, the new generations of our people must have the opportunity and access to power.
Yeah. Okay, but some people are saying that there's already such thing as dynasty because it needs to be defined. Well, what can you say about that? Ang sabi naman nila, wala naman yung issue dynasty because it has to be defined yung about dynasty. What can you say about it?
And that's why this is a challenge now to mga congressmen, mga senators, these lawmakers. They are the lawmakers. They are supposed to be the one to define what a political dynasty is. Sa Constitution, maliwanag na, ban ang political dynasty. But ito po'y pinaubaya naman sa Congress. But for 25 years, wala naman na gawang definition. And so what we are saying is, let our lawmakers define it finally, before it's too late. Because people's initiative now is creeping all over the country because the church has already said very clearly na dapat magkaroon na ng ban sa political dynasties. But of course, we will still wait for this next Congress, 16th Congress, to define it. Pag nakita natin na hindi sila kumikilos, kaya kikilos naman ang mga taong bayan, talaga to have a people's initiative. Ito yung kinakawag nating we need about 10% of the total voters that we have. So you need about 5 million voters to say that yes, kailangan mabago na ang sistema at ma-define na ng Congress para mapwersahan ng Congress to define what political dynasty.
But if you will look into the result of the election now, you see still a lot of families, even in the Senate, even in some of the cities, other mag-asawa, mga ganyan, magkapatid. Yan pang lumalabas ng dami.
Precisely why hindi masyadong ganun kadami at naging gano'n ng success yung dissemination. But at least nagkaroon na ng nag-filter na in a way sa ibang mga communities. So it's a matter of sustaining it, a matter of continuously educating our people yung evils ng political dynasty. Kasi mahirap naman Imagine, hindi pa pinapanganak yung bata meron ng plano yung lolo o yung tatay. That's bad.
So at least you're happy with the result of the election that at least you were able to send the message about the issue on dynasty. Although sabi mo nga, medyo hindi pa talaga yung totally.
Hindi pa.
Nung dyan, now, how does the result of the election relate to your advocacy on autonomy? Especially, let's talk about Bicol. A lot of people know that one of your advocacy is the Bicol autonomy. So siguro for the information ng mga nanonood sa atin, Dante, is that tell us what is this advocacy that you have, and then ano ngayon ang magiging epekto ng result ng election? Would it also, give some boost to your advocacy issue?
Now, it is very timely that we will be able to have some bills ready to be presented to Congress, because may mga nakausap na akong mga nanalo mga congressman and even some senators na they will sponsor a bill. Okay? Now, anong bill yun? Maybe to have a Bicol Autonomy Regional Government. Kasi hinihintay lang namin dito, pag nilusot ng national government etong Bangsamoro, changing the autonomous region of Muslim Mindanao, we feel that it will be unconstitutional. So dito ngayon papasok yung bill na allowing other regions, maybe like Bicol, to have their own autonomous region. So ang nakikita namin dito is to have this elected lawmakers pass a bill, make it a law, kung mananalo sa Congress, because you need about 2/3 of the votes of the congressmen and even the senators. So, very critical pa doon. But ang standby namin na strategy is with regards to the People's Initiative. Kaya dapat magpipirmahan to. In the next 3 years, diyan kami ngayon magtatrabaho ng gusto. To make a reality out of our desire to have a Bicol Autonomous Regional Government to govern our own affairs here in the Bicol region.
Okay. We will pause for a while. When we return, we'll also discuss about the issue on if there's a need to, amend the Constitution. So don't go away. We'll be back.